Everybody's stuck here at the moment. Everybody's ill at the moment. My crew is down.
This is Brian Anderson, joined by... by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Here's Simmons. Down low. Here's Claxton. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Now here's Simmons. And now just over a minute played here in the first. The bank shot, no good.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Siakam, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Yeah, good take from Bogdanovich. Knowing when to exploit the defense on the drive.
Here's Siakam. Claxton with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
They get it again. The kick out to Simmons. It's Thomas on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Claxton. Off target from outside.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Halliburton. A shot from the high post. Nembhard, good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Thomas misses. Pacers leading by 5. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Siakam the screen. Here's Nembhard. And he banks in the layup. Nembhard's got his second basket on the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now Thomas. He's guarded by Nembhard. Thomas outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
Hey, how's that for an answer. Right back with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Bogdanovich. From downtown. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
A staple in Bogdanovich's arsenal. His three-point shot is as reliable as it gets.
Halliburton misses. Nets trail by 4. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Screen by Claxton. Thomas, that's good.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
Here's Siakam. Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Ryan, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitutions on the court.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Claxton. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Pacers leading by 4. Here's McConnell. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Hayes. The shot's good.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here. Pass to McConnell. Siakam with it. Three-pointer. Called in by McGee.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Hayes attacking. And finished off by Hayes.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Brooklyn trailing. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Hayes. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Williams on the wing. McConnell with a steal. Here we go, all alone. And here's Shepard for 3. He can't get it to go. Nets trail by 4. Here's Whitehead. No made baskets yet. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. McConnell outside. Again, Indiana.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's Indiana leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few. if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 6. And McGee with the stuff.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Wiseman. Top it inside. There's Nesmith with the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
McConnell outside. There's a screen by Toppin. To the wing, right side. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The kick out to Williams. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. McConnell with it. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Nets trail by 4. Tipped. Halliburton with the steal. By himself. And Halliburton turning on the speed.
And the defense is left completely in the dust by Halliburton. He speeds down the court on a one-man mission.
Hayes attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hayes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Halliburton's shot is good.
You've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
And finished off by Hayes.
And there's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Pass to Shepard. Toppin outside. Hauled in by McGee. Nets trail by 5. Here's Whitehead. Rebounded by Halliburton. Nesmith on the wing. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Indiana shooting their first free throw in this game. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Here's Whitehead. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Siakam. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
So both teams making some changes here. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And Thomas is a very efficient shooter from those corners.
Here's Matherin. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
It's nice to have moves like that in your back pocket. Simmons showing off his handles.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Indiana ball.
Pacers leading by 10. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Again, Indiana.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Here's Simmons, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
Right side Matherin. The 3. No good that time. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Left side Bogdanovich. Claxton down low. No good. In and out off the rim.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Yeah, just going all out. Hard to get in Matherin's way when he's driving like that.
Pass to Claxton. Oh, from deep. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Claxton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the left side wing. A good look from Turner. And it's Indiana scoring again.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second. Substitutions for Pacers.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes.
Substitutions on the court.
.32 seconds left in the first half. Here's McGee. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers substitution. James Wiseman will be topping.
Pacers leading by 11. Outside Matherin. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Whitehead. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And so it's Indiana. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Simmons. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Indiana leading by 11. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Connects from downtown. Thomas has got 10 points.
You don't want Thomas to heat up from out there. This man is a microwave scorer.
Drills it from deep. And the Pacers lead by 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Pacers leading by 11. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 10. Back to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Fades back. The shot misses. And here's Indiana now. This is the most they've led. 13 points. Here's Halliburton. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Attacking that shot. Simmons aggressive on the defensive end.
Here's Simmons. He has 6. Floats one. Thomas outside. To the inside. Mathurin with a steal. In transition. Here come the Pacers.
Just a nice steal from Mathurin to ignite that break.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Nets trail by 13. Hayes attacking. Here's Johnson. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Pass to Halliburton. Inside. And Siakam with the slam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Indiana leading by 10. Pass to Shepherd. Halliburton looking for an opening. Nifty move. Claxton with a rebound. Thomas outside. Claxton attacking. The kick out to Johnson. Out to the wing.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substitutions on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Halliburton. Oh, making the contact. Halliburton.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to McGee. McGee a screen. Hayes attacking. Back to McGee. Out to the right wing. For three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Halliburton. Now Jackson. Here's Toppin. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Toppin's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Clowney. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Halliburton with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. Outside Neesmith. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Count the basket. There's a minute 54 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Halliburton knifing in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
And he gets that one. Hayes has got 5 points in the quarter. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Time to make some noise, Nets fans. Because here they come back on the floor. Your Brooklyn Nets team. Get loud, fans. On the court, your hype squad.
Pacers leading by 9. Here's Halliburton. Against resistance, Halliburton gets it to go.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
McConnell with a steal. Halliburton's got an open look. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Whitehead. Outside, Williams. Pass to Whitehead. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by McConnell.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Halliburton for 3. Siakam. And there's the rejection. Toppin with a steal. Takes it inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Neesmith. There's 21 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Toppin outside. 6 to shoot. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Toppin's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Indiana leading by 13. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Hayes. The three is up. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Whitehead. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitutions on the court.
Williams on the wing. Screen by Claxton. Whitehead's shot is good. Whitehead's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And here's McConnell. Outside Nesmith. Back to McConnell. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Toppin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Hayes. The kick out to Williams. Out left to the wing. Here's Whitehead. To the wing on the left. This one for 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Pacers leading by 13. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Toppin. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Claxton. Brooklyn with the ball. Whitehead. Oh, nice D from Nesmith.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
McConnell, good.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Whitehead. Uses the glass on the layup.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Simmons. And slam. Dunk by Simmons.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Halliburton right side. To the paint. There's a screen by Turner. Shot from the wing. Halliburton, no good. Nets trail by 15. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. They get it back.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Halliburton with the ball. Driving in. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Thomas. Claxton up top. Left side Simmons. Outside Johnson. And there's the drive. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
And he can't hit the second. Pacers leading by 17. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Ben Simmons. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Pass to Toppin. Puts up a three. Gets the three to fall. And the Pacers lead by 20. Good chance here for Thomas. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And here are the Pacers now. And here's McConnell. Takes the three. Claxton with a rebound. 41 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Thomas from the arc. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there. McConnell outside. Over Simmons. McConnell's shot is off. Now the Nets with it. Down by 15. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Claxton. 5 on the clock. Offline. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up.